So I created a bundle of new stock photos and I emailed my email list and I said, politely and kindly, if you share this pin to Pinterest, I will in return email you a copy of all of these free stock photos. And I had over 1,000 people click and pin this particular pin in order to receive the free stock photos, which is insane. Hey guys, Kayla here from ivorymix.com, and today's video I really wanted to share with you a little trick that I used recently in one of my emails to my email subscribers to sort of gain more readers, more subscribers, and more sort of viral content on Pinterest. It was a neat little thing that I did last week when I created a new bundle of free stock photos for our email subscribers. As you may know, every 2 weeks or so, I upload 150 new stock photos in our stock photo library for our elite and VIP members. And then from that, I usually bundle together some freebies for people on our email list. And I do that every single month. This month, I wanted to do a little double duty. I wanted to deliver the freebies and also grow my email list and grow a little viral traffic on Pinterest, as well as create an example for this video, because I've used this more than one time. So if you are looking for more reach, more traffic, and in particular really want to impact more people in your business and get a new audience, the best way for you to do that is to tap into your existing audience, the people who are already following you and who are already subscribing to your email list. So whether you have just a few email subscribers or a ton, this is a little trick inside of Convertkit that I'm going to share with you. Now, you don't have to have Convertkit. I know that other platforms do something similar, but I'm going to show you technically how it works in Convertkit, and then you can just come up with the strategy with the platform that you do use, or maybe you want to switch to Convertkit. I'll link below to some email growth strategies and some other blog posts, but let's go to my computer screen so I can show you technically how this works. So what I did was I created a bundle of free stock photos, this little bundle here, and I wanted to email it to my email subscribers, but I also created this little blog post, and I wanted to ask them to pin this to Pinterest in order to receive the free stock photos. So it was asking them for an action in order for them to receive the free stock photos. Now, there's a few things that I want to just touch on before I move on. Of course, the pin needs to be large, tall, easy to read, and, attractive. And so there is a blog post on my site that I will link to below, 5 Pinterest pin design ideas to get more clicks. This will definitely help you in creating, pin-worthy and save-worthy pins, this blog post here, and there's a video for it as well. But the important thing to know is that I asked my email subscribers to pin this pin to Pinterest in order to receive their freebies. So what did that do for the pin? So here's the pin right now, and you can see that it's had, just in 6 days or so, it's received 17,000 impressions and 254 link clicks, which has increased my email subscriber rate and just given me a little more exposure, which is kind of what I was going after. So here we are in my Convertkit. As I mentioned before, Convertkit is the email management system that I use to deliver emails and newsletters to my subscribers. And so this is the email that I had sent to my subscribers last week. So I just, in the subject line, 10 new summer photos ready to download. I attached a photo. I gave a little a little history behind what it is that I'm delivering to them. I created a bunch of new photos for our VIP membership, and I have some freebies for them. But the important thing to note is I added this sentence: to snag your copy of this collection, click here to share this pin to Pinterest. And you can see this is a link. And then I also say, or share to any social media of your choice, and then it will be immediately emailed to your inbox. And this link is the little trick inside of Convertkit. As you can see, there's this little lightning bolt symbol, and what that means is it is a triggered link. So when someone clicks on the link, it triggers an action inside of my Convertkit account. So you can see when I've edited the link, I put in the Pinterest pin URL, and you can just go to Pinterest and grab the URL for the actual pin. So if you click on a pin, you can see this is the URL for that pin. So inside of my Convertkit, I added that link, and then I picked a link trigger. Now I have lots of little triggers here, and you can make triggers do multiple things, but where you create triggers are in your automations. So if you go to automations in Convertkit, you've got different visual automations you can create, and you can also create these rules. And so I have a ton of rules. I have a ton of rules inside of my Convertkit because I use them. I use them to deliver things automatically to my audience. And so you can see here at the bottom that when someone clicks a link, they subscribe to a sequence. And so when they clicked on that Pinterest pin, the automation automatically subscribed a user or a email reader to a sequence, and that sequence is something that I set up. So in Convertkit, I'm going to go up to sequences. You can create an email sequence, so I will find that one right here, clicked for free summer photos. And so when you click in sequences and create a sequence, you can create multiple emails, and you can say that it delivers to them immediately, and you can set up the email as you would just a normal email, and then give the link to the download. And so you can use this and start brainstorming ideas for how to use this in your email marketing, but it's basically a triggered link inside of an email, and it sets off an automation. And so that is how I did that last week. So to recap, I created an email and a call to action. I had a freebie that I wanted to give, but in exchange for the freebie, I asked them for the action. And when they clicked on the link or took the action that I was asking for, then the automation was set off, and they were immediately sent an email or put into an email sequence automatically. Now you can probably think of 100 ways that you could use this in your own business, but getting them to take this action in exchange for something is what helped me get this much activity on a single pin on Pinterest. Now, I would use this strategy sparingly. I would not try to use this in every single email, but utilizing it properly and for the right action and delivering something really special to your audience can really help them as well as help you. Alright, so that's it for today's video. I really want to share these kinds of tips and tricks with you because I feel like this would have been helpful to me through the learning process. There's all kinds of different neat things that you can do with the tools that we end up spending money on in our business, and we're probably not utilizing them to the greatest ability that they have and the biggest potential that they have to grow our reach and help us engage with more people online, right? So if there are things that you would love to hear more about, if you want to know more about, leave a comment below and let me know if you like this video, if you want more like it, and